Let's talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is sitting at 79,800. And overall situation of Bitcoin is tricky. Tricky in a sense that we had 81,500 as our first target to hit. Then $85,000. It didn't go and bother doing that. But the overall movement that it did in one candle was pretty aggressive. And I think that in the last video when I gave it an extra day, it made sense. But the thing is, right now it is again below the area of 81,500, which is our main area. If you look at it, it is struggling with it. We closed one candle. In the second candle, again, it is closing below it. This makes our life difficult. Overall, from past few days, you can see that it is continuously staying below this area. Now, in my VIP, it's a Telegram group I have. Over there, I introduced another level of $79,000. I mentioned that yesterday, that this is going to be the new area we are going to use just because of the structure that we initially saw. Let me show it to you. If you remember, before I disappeared, I used the neckline of this structure at $79,000 of this double bottom, and I said that it can shoot up on this structure. And let's widen it up, and then it's one bottom, second bottom, and it can go and deliver on it. So the deliverance part is done on the double bottom. I wasn't here to share it with you, but the problem I'm facing is is with the overall holding of this structure. Now we can rely on $79,000. It is a very reliable support, to be very frank with you. As long as $79,000 holds, it can still give us hope for an upward journey. We can still avoid a lot of fake outs or fake dumps or the overall aggressive movements that we are seeing right now in the market. Trump is to blame, but at the end of the day, we cannot just go around and say that, okay, that whatever is happening in the market, or all the failure and all the disasters, and that we are not able to pick a direction is because of Trump. We cannot operate like that. We need to have our own way of dealing with things, irrespective of whether it is Trump or like last year when Germany was selling, or I've seen disasters over disasters. We have to find our way of dealing with it. And I think considering that $79,000 is an area that I can rely on, if this overall movement is real and it's not fake, then $79,000 should hold. Even if you look at it from the perspective of the overall retracement, I don't know if you guys remember explaining this from the old days or not. I have mentioned this previously in, I think, in 2024, latest 2023, 2025 as well. When you have an aggressive movement like this, generally 50% retracement is natural. At $79,000, it is actually more than 50%, it's 55% or so. But half of the candle size of retracement is only natural for a coin to do. So as long as we don't go below and we don't eat up this overall movement, look at this green candle, it started here, it ended there. 50% of it, which means going down all the way towards the middle of this candle, makes sense. It is fine. Why? Because it is an aggressive move up. It only makes sense people sell. Why? Because they are not there for the marriage. They entered here, they wanted to leave. Not everyone is buying Bitcoin to stay married to it for years or months. Some people, they buy and they leave, they buy and they leave, and they do it within hours too, 24 hours. So the retracement, it makes sense that people are booking profits, they are leaving. But once the retracement is more than 50%, that indicates that this overall pump has no good investors. It's all pure manipulation, and then the coin is going to go down. So this thing basically helps us in identifying a little bit that whether this move up is going to hold or not, or whether this was just a manipulative move just purely because of the news and now it's going to die out. So $79,000 works like that. As long as we hold $79,000, I'll be expecting it to go back towards 81,500, which is our major area of concern, and after that 85k. $85,000 is becoming an extremely big challenge. So far, it is not able to do much about it, and that's why we are not able to hit 90K, because it is not able to live above $85,000 sustainably. If we could stabilize 85, to be very honest with you, we can go beyond 90 as well. We can go up to 97,300 without the issue. But the problem we are having is stability at 85K, and there is a massive instability on that area. That's why we are plummeting down over and over again. When it comes to 74,000, I think we have tested 74,000 twice, and I don't expect anything else from, sorry for the sound, it's just a machine. And that's pretty much it. As long as we hold 79, I'm expecting the movement towards 81,500 and beyond. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions, or I have touched on a topic and you expect me to explain a bit more, I'll try my best to explain that to you in the comments. Leave a comment, and I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, because if you're not interacting with the video, or if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see all the 10 videos that I make every day. You're going to miss out on it, and I think you are educated enough to understand what to subscribe and what not to, because if you want to miss out on it, then why not? It's for your own good, and you should know better what is good for you.